Damn it, I can't think of what to do on this fucking project.
What's wrong, Martin? Oh, you're working on that script again, huh?
Yes, but it's got me going bonkers. I've thought and I've thought and I've thought, and I just can't think of anything to write about.
Well, if you want to know the truth, it's because you're working too hard.
What do you mean? I'm not pushing too hard. I mean, how the hell do you know anything about the music industry? Damn it.
Well, I don't, thank God. In fact, I don't think I want to know anyone in the business.
Hey, fuck you, Chris. If you're not going to help me think of what to write about, why don't you just take a fucking hike?
Hey, chill. What's with all the anger all of a sudden?
I'm sorry. It's not you. I'm just frustrated with my life right now.
Well, why don't you tell me what's going on?
Not now, Chris. Maybe later. I just got to get this thing finished by tomorrow afternoon.
Well, you know I'm an accountant, which is probably the furthest thing from Hollywood, but maybe you can shoot some ideas off me.
Not right now, Chris. I'm just so tired. I'm just so tired right now.
You have every right to be. You were up all night long. You crashed for maybe, what, 1 or 2 hours?
Yeah, like that.
Maybe what you need more than anything right now is some sleep.
I can't. Not right now, Chris. I've got to get this thing finished by tomorrow.
Well, why in the hell did you stay up and party all night for if you had all this to do?
Well, there were a few people at the party that I needed to meet. A few important people.
Well, shit. Why'd you stay up all... Oh. Well, shit. Why didn't you go home early and stop by the studio today?
I guess you just don't know how this city, this town works out here, do you?
I guess I don't. What the fuck is that?
Oh, what the fuck does it look like?
Why don't you get that shit out of here?
Why don't you kiss my ass?
I thought you were finished snorting that shit.
Yeah, well, I guess I'm not. You know, in case I need a little pick-me-up, I go get the medicine. Ah, much better.
God damn it, Martin, why are you starting that shit again?
Quit being a fucking parent, will you? You're my friend, not my father.
Look, Martin, I'm worried about you. Ever since we got out of here, you've really been putting a lot of harsh shit in your body.
I told you I quit. I only picked that up for special occasions.
Bullshit. I know you were doing coke last night at the discos.
I told you I didn't do coke anymore unless it was for a special occasion.
Oh.
Well, last night was a special occasion.
And what occasion?
Well, it was ladies' night.
God damn it, Martin.
Well, it was. There was chicks galore. There was so much tits and ass running around that dance club last night. Shit, I bet the bouncers were letting 18-year-olds in. Let me rephrase that. Hot, sweaty 18-year-olds.
Jesus.
Hey, man, don't look at me that way. It's worth a night of getting coked up and dancing with these little girls grinding against you on the dance floor. I mean, I can't tell you what these girls will do in the bathroom for a line, but I can tell you they do it in pairs, and it's wonderful.
Look, Martin, I just don't want you doing that shit again. I mean, for God's sakes. It got so bad before, you were thrown out of your apartment and couldn't even pay for rent. And your car got repossessed, and all for what? A 20 to 30 minute high?
Well, that depends on how much coke you do. I mean, I do love L.A. It's the place to be.
Oh, yeah?
Well, shit, beats Kansas, doesn't it?
Well, if you're partying the way you have been, they're going to send you back to Kansas in a box.
Well, that's all right. I don't want to live forever anyway. It's like Jim Morrison said, I'd rather get my kicks before the whole shithouse goes up in flames.
What's the matter with you, Martin?
What are you talking about?
I mean, what's the matter with you? You seem depressed.
Nothing.
What's going on with you? Nothing. That's bullshit. One thing I know about you is if something bad happens in your life, you start doing this shit again.
Yeah, well, just get out of my face.
God damn it, Martin. Just talk to me. What the hell's going on with you?
Why in the hell do you want to know?
Because I'm your best fucking friend. That's why. Now tell me what's up.
Well, I spoke to my mother today.
Oh, man. Did your parents finally do it? Did they finally get divorced? Listen, it's for the best. No offense, but your father is a real son of a bitch.
Well, it has nothing to do with my father. It has to do with my mother.
Jesus, Martin, what is it?
It's cancer.
All right, good.
I don't know. That felt the same.